What up, family? Ghetto News reporter, man, Dad's 20 man lead. Today is, what is it, Wicked Wednesday in my city, Chicago already. February 24, 2021. We got 1, 2, 3 days in the, well, 4 days in the wake up before this fucking goddamn Black History Month is over with. I'm sitting here listening to Malcolm X, different excerpts from speeches he made throughout his time present, you understand what I'm saying, before they tapped him out or he met his demise. Either way, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why my higher power told me in one of my rap, it's not your fault, it's just the way you were taught. You understand what I'm saying? And lucky for me, I was taught by my higher power. You understand? Because listening to people babble and blah, blah, blah. Books, movies are corrupt. Suicide is way up. I'm listening to one question from an interviewer that interviewed Malcolm X, and he clearly stated, he said, you said you would not attack anyone unless they attack, you or, your people or whatever the case may be. And the interviewer plainly said to Malcolm X, because Malcolm X said, make it plain. So the interviewer made it plain. And, he said, well, why haven't y'all attacked, the white people since, you understand what I'm saying? They have clearly attacked several people since, you've been in charge or whatever, the Nation of Islam. This video is the true Malcolm X parts 1 and 2, historic speeches. So, I'll put it in the description of this video. You understand what I'm saying? Now, he pretty much just didn't answer the question. You understand what I'm saying? But he said, make it plain. You understand? Because they not finna do shit. They be waiting on one motherfuckers to react because they don't want to, get caught up in stuff. See what happened. I believe it was a hustle he was running and stuff, for real. I believe maybe he went to prison and he, got introduced to the Nation of Islam and stuff. And they say, hey, this the hustle. This is what we doing and stuff. And, they say he's supposed to die in 1965. But like I said, I gave my truce in 1995 to Oprah Winfrey and a whole bunch of other people, was able to understand who I am. And my story is real. My truths are real. So it's easy for a person to come up off the backs of other people and stuff. This is a prime example. In this same video, about Malcolm X excerpts from his speeches, he talked about, smoking, is like a fool on one end and fire on the other, or fire on one end and a fool on the other. Now, when I went to AA, this black guy from the West Side that used to sell drugs, his name was Spider, but his real name is William. He's an older guy, right? And, he got some time and he ended up coming out and he ended up marrying a white lady. And then he ended up being a part of the AA mustard seed on North Avenue and stuff. And if you look, on North Avenue and what's that street where the mustard seed is at, if you go check it out, you'll see his name, William, but you don't know, I don't know his ins and outs, but I do know, from his speech, his, his hustle, that's all it was and stuff. And they needed people like me who gravitated, who people gravitated towards, you understand what I'm saying? Because I've been selling general merchandise in my city, Chicago, and they would have never put me in AA. You understand what I'm saying? For real. They was passing the buck. That's what they call it. Passing the buck and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Just coming up off of me and stuff. It wasn't them no longer. Yeah, they had good gift of gab. But, people are attracted to people who are attractive. And my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, and myself, we attracted a lot of interest, if anything. And not only that, we were attracted couple. But she just came in my life because she was part of the hustle. And when I started waking up, I told her, hey, go back to that white man, because 9 times out of 10, the white man break you before the goddamn colored people get to you and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And in my mind, I was like, shit, if they fucked me, I know they fucked you. You understand? Going back with them. And I was able to find that out to be true and stuff. Because one day when I had gave her my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors Plus One Song, my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, that worked for Blue Cross Blue Shields, an insurance company. You understand what I'm saying? And a Jehovah Witness or whatever and stuff. And 9 times out of 10, a Muslim. You understand what I'm saying? Because I peep game on that too. I had gave her my book and I was driving her truck and stuff or whatever and stuff, and I seen the detective white guy, following us and stuff, and I seen her when she did her hand like this, like, get back, everything okay. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk, because when they send people to infiltrate you and shit, and you don't know how the person gonna react and stuff that you infiltrating and stuff. But we was together so long, I knew she was infiltrated from the beginning because she, for 6 months stalked me, and she knew I was getting money because every day she would come and watch me. You understand what I'm saying? For real, to the point I just gave her a cassette tape at the time. I gave her a cassette tape, and it was the 5 heartbeats and stuff. And I hope she understand, I got nothing but love for you, baby. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all remember that part from the 5 heartbeats, they said, you a singing group, sing. Shit, you understand what I'm saying? So until the fat, skinny, fat ex-girlfriend of mine starts singing and stuff, we gonna keep hitting them below the belt and shit. Real fucking talk. But yeah, Malcolm X did never answer that question and stuff about why you don't attack and stuff. They only attack when you attack one of them. And I believe once, that spirit told me to hit my ex-girlfriend because I had did everything and she had sucked up all that game and stuff. And the spirit told me to hit her and stuff for real. And she didn't do anything and stuff. But I knew it was going to come back to haunt me and stuff because I was at the end of my motherfucking mission or whatever and stuff as far as selling general merchandise, this, that, and whatever. And of course, all hell broke loose after that and stuff because, I was like, okay, if you're not going to leave, I'm going to make it where you got to leave and stuff. So I grabbed some probably dirty ass hooker and shit at the time that they knew, look, I know what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got to explain everything for motherfuckers to know. Sometimes you got to put yourself in the fire in order to fucking get out the fucking goddamn hell and shit, It's like, the stove is hot, but the oven is cooking. You understand what I'm saying? And I was just in the stove. You understand? I was just on the stove. You understand what I'm saying? My life and shit. So they just basically used me because, I had that image and I had that reputation and that respect in the streets for selling general merchandise for as long as Oprah Winfrey was on, the air in Chicago. And that was about 25 years and stuff before I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarmed a police officer, something I did not do. So all they did was keep bringing motherfuckers in. But where Malcolm X went wrong, he talking about we been slaves for 400 years. How the hell we been slaves for 400 years and America ain't even 400 years old, ain't even 300 years old. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why Kanye West said slavery is a choice and stuff. Y'all let niggas just tell y'all anything because they got the gift of gab and shit and they taking your money, think they cool and cute and whatever the fuck and stuff. We go for entertainment purposes only. And if we learn something cool, if not, shit, nigga, you had a good motherfucking spiel and shit and we was able to congregate. See, they don't want us congregating no more. That's what it is and stuff. So that's why they putting up all these cameras and they singling niggas out and they coming after the ones that know that can gravitate people and this, that, and the third or whatever and stuff. And that's why they didn't want me a part of their fucking goddamn shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to be a part of their shit either. I never asked. I didn't knew about Alcoholics Anonymous and shit. Real fucking talk. They came and got me. Like someone said, you don't choose them, they choose you. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where Malcolm X went wrong for real again and stuff. Because, he talked about, going to Mecca and seeing some, decent white people or whatever and stuff, and maybe if the white people in America would get like the white people in Mecca or whatever and stuff, which ain't nothing but Chicago. Mecca is Chicago, nigga, real fucking talk. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe the white people would, have some decor about themselves in so many words and stuff. But Khalid Muhammad said he went to Mecca, I think, I don't know, maybe 7 times, and the racism you can cut with a knife. See, maybe it's the complexion, and maybe Malcolm X was one of the white people, and Khalid Muhammad was more like me. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. You understand what I'm saying? So why did they come after Khalid Muhammad and stuff? Why did they kill him allegedly? Because what? The same shit they did with Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, who was taught by Farad Muhammad, who was taught by somebody else. Now they saying somebody else, you understand what I'm saying, was on the scene or whatever and stuff. But keep in mind, none of them name is on that marquee in my city, Chicago, at the Nation of Islam, Maz Maryam. Why is that? Because they follow me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was a good example for other people to gravitate towards. They saw me every day in the city of Chicago and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I remember selling general merchandise back in the day, and the Muslim would be on 87 with they all white on and stuff, real talk, selling they papers and bean pies and things of that nature and stuff. I remember that, but I never wanted to be no damn Muslim. I just remember them out there and a whole lot of, African-centric type people, doing their thing or whatever. And then, the Native Americans doing their thing. Of course, me doing mine. It was a lot more love in the city and stuff, but because they needed what? A foundational American, which is me, Mary, a.k.a. Mary Mack, -20, Mary Mack, your ghetto news reporter and originator rapper. Not only that, they knew at the age of 6 in 1973 that, I was going to be somebody because I spoke up for myself. See, this is an independent revolutionary fight that we are fighting. If you notice, everybody that come up, even if they in a group, they get singled out if they the best. You understand what I'm saying? You had R. Kelly and announcements or whatever, and then you got, Bobby Brown separating from New Edition, and you know what I'm saying? You got me separating from every motherfucker body because I never wanted to be a part of no group from the beginning, but everybody needs somebody, growing up. You just want to, it ain't that you want to fit in or you want to people please. You just, you a person. You go to the store, it's going to be people. You understand what I'm saying? You go to the garbage, understand, disposal. You go to your apartment or whatever, it's people and shit, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So when they broke up the so-called AA group on Greenleaf and Clark, I brought them motherfuckers together and generated all that goddamn money and shit. Real fucking tough. And they used my money, you understand what I'm saying, to go on trips and this, that, and the third. Stuff I wasn't even doing and stuff. Them motherfuckers was going on vacations and everything with that money and stuff. All I went to was a couple of banquets or whatever and stuff. You understand? Some couple of parties or whatever while I was in AA ever since 1996. But I took it seriously in 1997 and stuff. And because I was so good at what I was doing, motherfuckers wasn't staying sober. And they knew they weren't staying sober. It was hard for them to keep that up and stuff. And they wanted to rob me. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. Like they use, quote unquote, Malcolm X when it came to Elijah Muhammad. Motherfuckers got old. They brought somebody else in a little more vibrant. And then, controversy started going towards, Malcolm X. And so what did they do? They brought in Farrakhan, and then controversy started coming towards Farrakhan. What they do? Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Controversy came towards Khalid Abdul Muhammad. What they do? Bring Farrakhan back. Now, how the hell Farrakhan living out of all this motherfucking shit? You understand what I'm saying? Is the question. And he ended up stealing every goddamn thing and shit. All that money that we all generated and stuff. Real fucking talk and stuff. It's too damn much money. I already broke it down how much it is. Over $1 zillion. Let's talk about fucking Britain and the motherfuckers goddamn white people that was trying to separate from Britain and shit. So they came to America, killed the natives and shit. You understand what I'm saying? For the most part. And, took over the land and stuff and made them whatever, slaves on their own land, like Martin Luther King said, we living in exile on our own land. Now, if they were separating from Britain, the so-called white people, how come it's British motherfucking goddamn signs and shit all around America and stuff? Real fucking talk. And why is the Britain motherfucking goddamn actors taking over, you understand, American roles and things of that nature and stuff? You understand what I'm saying? See, we the fucking meat, they the bread. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. So, real motherfucker foundational American motherfuckers and shit. This is a history lesson you need to learn. Wake your motherfucking ass up. Don't be stupid and shit. Freedom ain't free and shit. And we ain't dying by ourselves. Let the white people and they British motherfucking counterparts in America put the work in and shit. Because we already did our part and they ain't pay us for that and shit. And slavery is a choice. And I'll be damned if I be a fucking slave. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. I get out every day. Don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers think about me and shit. At the end of the day, I'm still a native of this land, America. If not, my mama would have never named me Mary. You understand what I'm saying? To give me a fucking clue and shit. America, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. Step your fucking game up. That's all I have to say. Enjoy the day. It's nice outside and stuff. This is your ghetto news reporter, ML-MACK, Mary Lee. Your leaders are fake. They use you up, take the money and shit, and then play crazy and make it seem like your ass is stupid and shit. That's the name of the game. It is a hustle. I'm not a hustler. If I was, I wouldn't be fucking walking and shit. I guarantee you that. This is free for the most part, but it's going to cost them their fucking life. Because the price of freedom, what? According to Malcolm X, is death. Thank you for robbing me with that. Peace!